We almost got hit on those six lots. Almost got hit. Very close.
Order
There we
filled.
go. There we go. So we're down to $100 in red from whatever it was prior, and let's see what we got here. I think this might be now. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, we down. We're gonna do the next target is right up here. So since I see volume building right here. RSI 89, money flow 35. What is this one here? I forgot the name of this one. Oh, RSI again. RSI. What number? What we got? 78, 89. That's good. 82, 83. That's good. 82, 83. We have 83. This is pretty good. We have it here and we have it there. Okay. So the next one is let's see if we hit against about the same target. No, that's not it. 44. 44, we over 44. 44, 54, 64. Okay. So let's hit 44. We're gonna do 3, 60, 54, 64, 74. We could do 84.
Order filled.
Pressed the wrong number. I pressed it, and now we added. Oh, crap. It was supposed to be like this. Oh, what a nut job I just did on my. See the first day back trading? So you gotta. First day back trading? So you got a number here. Wow. 528. $25. Tesla 25. So what took place was that we hit. No, we didn't hit. Oh yeah, we previously hit. So now we're retesting 42,679. 42,679. 679. 679 right there. So if we that might be the point where we will three one more. Okay. 679 and we are at 667. Oh, I wanted to look at something. Excuse me. So I think this will be at 12 noon. This candle here is the 11:45 candle. No, 11:30 candle. So what did we have? Once the reversal candle print, just print. We establish above 91. What are we looking at? I moved it down to 70. New candle should get us there. This candle's high was 672. Yeah. Mm, that's a challenge there. One more. So how much did it retract? How much did it retract on the 15-minute candle? I want to see. 'Cause this is going to be a statistic too. It retract 30, 50%. Once a reversal candle print, we established above what? The 9 and the 20. We establish above 9, 8. 8 EMA. What happened to you guys? Stop being shit.
Fire. That's fire. Dude, I'm so geeked. Like, this is my first reversal challenge. And it's with, it's the 4-man weave. We got Andre, Goldie, Jack, myself. It's going to be a blast, man. Jack is going to be as spicy as he always is. Man, it's going to be a good time. All right, Gabe. We got more game coming for you. It's in the afternoon here in the States. Thanks for coming in, Gabe. We got Paul up here. What's more tilted? Equity products. ES for traders. ES or equity or the Russell reverted. Yeah. Oh, Correct. What?
80 MA.
It's about an hour or so. How about Mohammed? Okay, question. You saw the selling coming in. We're talking about the selling that could happen this afternoon here, obviously in the last few hours.
20
New York session.
EMA.
Saw the sell-off already come in. Just
Follow. Then
finding more thesis to no more reason for that thesis.
damn.
See some buyers trying to get to a level technically for a sell-off.
This is terrible.
So even now technical. Do you hear any positive news around the world now? No. Anything positive come into the weekend? No, they say the same shit on Monday, man. They bought it up, man. I'm saying the same shit on Monday, but they bought it up. There's no positive news, but we rallied. I was like, I'm with you. It's, because they know that they can't come back tomorrow. So the maximum risk on this is nothing. But now they have to risk 48 hours now. Correct. They cannot leave their money in the market 48 hours with uncertainty. This is how I read investors at least. Yeah. Frustrating though. No positive news. And yes. So the buyers come in. That's when trading's tough. Like this doesn't make sense. And like Mike likes to say, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solid. And it's true. Absolutely true. See if I get some more solid here in. I don't think anything can.
Like
Everything that's trend, range, breakout. Everything can happen within 5 minutes.
I'm about to close it.
You want to keep this thing going here. 60-31. The moves been pretty clean. This sell off. Let's see if we can take this lower. 60-31 last trade. Yes, 20 points to go for a lows there. NASDAQ 21,893. Yeah, we had Ross Pro call in on this.
Order filled.
Yeah, that Ross was still kicking. And play it again. Maybe later today. And of course, the this week as well. 500 lot on the bid. 60-31. 60-31. It's filled. So Jack will no longer. June is officially in the well, not yet. Oh, it is September. Yeah, not really. You got 10 more days, bro. No, June contract. Sorry, June contract. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's done. Okay, so triple witching, right? We talked about 3 options of futures, expiration. It's what.
So this could have been in the green, but I was stubborn.
Last couple hours. MOC. How about just for MOC? Yeah, but I'm trading like the end of the day on an OPEX. I'm looking for what the sticky levels might be from level to level. Selling off pretty decently here. Yeah, we are. Sellers haven't been in. So that was 878. We were trading above 900. We're trading 912. So 912. We're about a 40-point sell off here in the Nasdaq and. It's 5 here. Yes. With buyers. Buyers again. Yeah. Oh. Yep, just 29. Where do they want to take this? All right, Nasdaq down 50 points. We're trading 21,867. What about 90 points to get to the lows? Will the ES go test those lows again? How many of you up in Nasdaq? So here again, low.
Order filled.
60-10. 60-10. That's Mo's number, right? 60-10, Mohammed? Talking about the ES? Yeah. 60-10. Watch
watching True. If you find some buyers, if you find yourself at a good position away from that 60-10. So, example, if you are short somewhere above 60-10, look for 60-10 as a take profit. If you find yourself below 60-10 at a good position with a long, look for 60-10 as a target. Yeah, 60-10. Now 15 points. Crew catching a bit of a bid here. Last trade $73.59. ES got some decent selling. ES, NASDAQ right now. Look at the tilt. 50-50 across the board. Gold, crude slow, 64% long. But NASDAQ, ES, 50-50 on the tilt. Oh, coming in here. Interesting. 21,854. About 50, 60 points in the NASDAQ. How's the volume looking on the sell-off? Jack, it's pretty light today. That's not what I'm seeing. Yeah, I mean, the volume will be, I'll tell you what, though, it's going to change. Yeah. Let me show something real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, Mohammed. Still locked out? No, Mohammed. See how the next, like,
This one,
$40. Yes, $40.
the black cross, the black cross right there. Okay. And this one is the CCI. CCI picked and then it came down. Another signal. The money, this money thing, money flow is about to lose its ground, and it will.
Let's go. We're actually coming.
And this one started, it lost the green right here, exactly at this juncture, but it picked out right there. This one is not too much of a predictor, in my opinion. I am horny. Oh my God, did I just say that on a real life YouTube? I am hungry. Hungry for your love. I'm hungry, hungry for your love. Hungry, hungry for your love. Let's see if we can make 200 bucks. Because that's the from, oh, that's another one. From this point forward. $200 on the books. Here it comes. So let's see. Let's Is that 200? No. So if that's not 200, let's add, but let's see where we at. Where can we at? Order fill? What do you mean order fill? Am I is this live or what the Where's the zero number?
Order filled.
And we're all out with $20. Okay. So we positive. But that's not the idea. The idea was to be on the $200. Are you coming down here? Oh, let's see if this works. $200. Are you coming down here? How much do you retrace when you do retrace? How much do you retrace?
Order filled.
Did we get 50? Yeah. 12 o'clock. So what we have one, two, and then you reverse. We had the 11 o'clock candle. Okay. Oh my God. Three. We had the 11 o'clock.
Order filled. Order filled.
Hmm. We got a mistake on there. So we need $180. We got nine to make. Can we make it? Let's see, it didn't reverse that much. We got nine to make. Can we make it? Let's see, it didn't reverse that much. Okay. Below the anchor be what? Once the reversal candle print, we establish above 8 and 20. 8 and 20. 8 and 20. 8 and 20. Follow. Now he fell low 50%, but the 5-minute EMA was there as support. Left of 51 back to red. Okay. From this point forward, we got 200 to make. Fucking bitch. Okay, so recap. We're looking just to make 504 from 550. But oh crap. Let me think about this. What we have as target. 505.
Head the right direction.
189. That's good. It's gonna come here. Hmm.
Looking to the downside, but we were getting pretty close to that weekly kickoff low. The daily chart, we basically spanned the entire weekly kickoff range to a point. Okay, we got within about $7 from weekly kickoff low in the overnight session. Well, if you look at this, I mean, it looks like the market's lower highs, lower lows. But you gotta remember in range-bound trade, when we get to the extreme, you're gonna fade that extreme unless you get a breakout and it's continuation in it. So I liked the idea of the long through the opening range trade today. Going down to the 3-minute chart. Target open, range trade. Focus long 5. Micro gold up at 33.6440. And if we had just got a little bit maybe closer to that weekly kickoff low, it would have been a little bit better outcome. The market did turn. I take out all those stops below. It's really just kind of consolidated here for a little while, and it was right around 8 o'clock. When some news came out, the market started to react to some of that news. That's when the rally started. So really a relatively wide initial balance for that Friday for the execution. I don't think there's going to be much influence on gold during the expiration today, but you never know. You never know. And this is what gold has a tendency to do. Luke and I were talking about this morning. It'll run one direction, and then it'll just consolidate. If you get beat up on the one directional move, then you spend the rest of the day trying to chase your money. It makes it very difficult to make your money back. Gold has a tendency to do that. We're going to take a quick look at crude oil. We did not take the opening range trade, which ended up being a good idea. This is the 30-minute chart. Really kind of opening in range from the session on Wednesday. This is Thursday's session. Opening between these 2 points of control on a holiday session. There's the point of control from Wednesday, 72.51. And take a look at that level before the open. You got the point of control from yesterday's session, 74.97. And yesterday was not a settlement day, so we're still looking and really centering price right around.
Terrible light here, man.
It is looking for new information. There's a lot of potential big moves in this.
Oh, here you are. Looking for you earlier. I don't want that.
That's what the activity or all of it. But taken, got this on the 30-minute charts, spread it out a little bit. Maybe we'll get a little bit better of a look at what traders were thinking. Long was looking at the short side early in the session. His first trade was around 8:39. Trade. 60.49. I'm sorry, 60. Starting to kind of weed out that, I think. Didn't get to it. Small stop, I don't think. But
60-30. Now, what are we looking at in that area? Well, we're looking at the gap, session gap, Wednesday and Thursday, and today. So nice little opportunity down there to take that long.
Order filled.
Jack did take a
Order filled.
profit on that. So at that point, we're up about $500. And Mo also looked for that long.
Order filled.
And got out of one of them at 60-40, moved his stop up, and then got stopped out on the rest. He's got a contract.
Oh my God, what did I just do?
It's an average. Straight. One of them basically at break even, and then we hit the stop on the other one at 60-22. We're up about $200 in that account for the house account today after that trade. Oh, also in that area, was looking for longs, did 3 longs, 60-20. Got his stop right now.
This is terrible. This is terrible. Oh my God.
It's down here at 17, and then got out of that one at 60-20 half. Wasn't a big loss, but with everything else that put him down about $800 on the day. Moving on to trading again. Mo found a long here, which is 20 at 60-30. That one came out relatively nice for him, made about 7 points on that. That's really the activity that we saw in fast markets. You do want to take a look and see what's happening in the NASDAQ now. A little bit of a difference between the NASDAQ and the S&Ps. The NASDAQ closed this gap. That kind of negates the island bottom we had left in the NASDAQ. The S&Ps
Order filled.
have not. What's most important, the S&Ps are the broadest indices. And I find it a little bit more important that the S&Ps did not close that session gap. I go to the 30-minute, and I'm just going to get rid of some of these so we can see a little bit better what we're looking at. Right, so this is the 30-minute chart. There's Thursday's range. There's yesterday's range. The session range goes from 55.99 on the bottom side to 60 on the upside. The market get to, well, it never did completely fill that gap. So in the S&Ps, we still have an island bottom if we never come and fill this gap. That is a reversal pattern, but it can be a very powerful one. Now, think about a reversal pattern. The market has to have a
Order filled.
for it to be a reversal pattern. We're looking at this market pulling off weekly kickoff high here at 91. Right, yeah, 60.91. We looked at it, rejected it earlier this week. Seeing a move, back here to some lows. We got a long way to go before we get to week low. Honestly, I think that the S&Ps is now holding up better than the NASDAQ, and of course, with the lack of gap close, we got about halfway back on 60. Well, here that low is 60.25. Well, we never finished the gap close to the session yesterday, so we're still holding that island low. I like island low. I like the other word that people use for that. And are we going to continue to resolve to the upside is really the question. And again, last time again, in its rollover, anything can happen. I want to shout out to everybody and say what a tremendous time we all had Wednesday at the meetup. It was really nice to put some faces to some of the names here in the chat. Really appreciated everybody being there. Everybody was really nice. We had a really nice time. We hope you did as well. We're looking forward to doing more of those in the future. So we are going to get moving on now to Rising Star Andre, Dr. Fib.
Okay, so if I want this back, I need to go here because this hasn't been tested. So I'm gonna go right here, 15, sell, and with a price target of 200. So we're back to zero. Watch.
Order filled.
Okay, so now the price target is 200. Oh, it's not doing it here. Okay. So what we can do is just look here and say this 200. Ready? Only 27 ticks to make 200 bucks. Easy. Okay, but we gotta get back here, layout, win. Okay, so we close this. Hopefully we are in the right track. Okay, so we are like this. Okay, this came back to its normal stuff. We're looking for 200. We're risking 300. We risk the top of this candle here and 2 ticks. Right there. 31 to make 27. How's that? Can that happen? Can that happen? 31 to
That's trader 60-20. Last trade. What are your thoughts so far? Well, so far, what I'm seeing in my chart, it's the low of day came just to my level to the tick and around the 618 Fibonacci level after the sell-off from the major open. Then went down to around the SPWAP level. Please let me mark here. SPWAP level here around the 40 area. It didn't get to the daily pivot, so it was rejected. Now, what I want to see is what it's doing down there. If we hold this 50 level, Fibonacci 50 level at 620, we may get some nice longs. But I want to see first that we have acceptance of this and we came across these EMAs. Because I don't like to trade long. I cross it like this, like 89 EMA cross it below the 200 EMA and the 200 SMA. So I want to see the price, how the price reacts here. At the open, I did some. IBKR Desktop is on its way to becoming the ultimate trading platform. IBKR Desktop.
For those of you who have been with me for a while, y'all should remember this little tiny bite.
Order filled.
Here we go. What? We made the what? Oh shit, he went the opposite way. Holy micro cap. So now we need 20. No, we need
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Well, now that all of these people felt that Donald Trump would be anti-war, he's now proving them wrong yet again because it's the same people that have been
Order filled.
ever since Donald Trump took the second oath of office. They have been proven wrong, and those of us who knew what was coming with this presidency, we have been proven right. We have been able to say, we told you so, over and over and over again. Well, Donald Trump is now approving plans for war between Israel and Iran. And his base is all up in arms about it. All of the other people who say they didn't support Donald Trump but supported Donald Trump, they're all up in arms about it. And the rest of us, we're just sitting back and saying, we told you so. So they're trying to hold him accountable with all of these different threats. Donald Trump does not care. Donald Trump supports those who writes the checks. And while he's supporting those and doing what those who write the checks want, yeah, he's trying to appease everybody else. And so everybody is demanding that Donald Trump comes out with a specific plan and where the United States stand. And Donald Trump sent Caroline Levin, they call her the North Korea lady. He sent her out with this message.
The ongoing situation in Iran. I know there has been a lot of speculation amongst all of you in the media regarding the president's decision making and whether or not the United States will be directly involved. Amidst that news, I have a message directly from the president, and I quote, based on the fact that there's a substantial chance of negotiations that may or may not take place with Iran in the near future, I will make my decision whether or not to go within the next 2 weeks. That's a quote directly from the president for all of you.
2 weeks. He'll have a decision for all of you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Have a decision for you in 2 weeks. That is Donald Trump's go-to. Create chaos, has to come and make a decision, and his decision is always 2 weeks. Don't believe me? Here you go.
About the 3.5 years you haven't excuse me, your VS we're signing a healthcare plan within 2 weeks, and you're going to find it to be very exciting 2 weeks. So find out. Yesterday, 2 weeks ago, it was $1.98. The first 2 weeks have been probably, they say, the most successful 2 weeks in the history of any presidency. Reporting sometime over the next 2 weeks as to NAFTA.
How many times?
Decision.
Do it in
So 5 MNQs.
2 weeks.
Trey, I just found out. When it gets long, like, I know, like 900
Secretary of Labor is coming out with a plan in 2 weeks. Why are you covering a lot of different things? I think you're going to find some very interesting items coming from the front over the next.
You guys see this button? I mean, now. And
Over the next.
Shout out to Brian Tyler Owen. I got that compilation from him. But yeah, Donald Trump's response for everything is 2 weeks. And I'm going to tell you why I think he always goes for the 2 weeks. He always goes for the 2 weeks because he has no intention of implementing whatever it is, whatever plan, policy that he's promising. He has no intention of implementing it. And 2 weeks is his time frame in his mind that it will take for all of us to forget about said topic, policy, plan. Within this 2 weeks, he will do something else to create chaos, to get you to forget about this right here. to make a decision. He plans to walk away from it, right? Or do whatever it is that he plans to do behind the scenes without all of our eyes focused on it. And within a 2-week period, he'll do something else
Order
to
filled.
distract us from this. Yeah. I'm glad somebody in the press room caught up on Donald Trump always promising something to come forth in the next 2 weeks. And they asked about it during that press conference. Here's what Caroline Levitt had to say.
Well, those deadlines, as you've seen in respect to Russia, Ukraine, might I add, certainly very different, complicated global conflicts, as you know, that the president is.
Child, we can cut that off right there because she goes into talking about how Donald Trump inherited these conflicts. Yeah. But he was the one that said over and over and over again on the campaign trail that he was going to rectify all of this. On day one, he said he was going to resolve the conflict between Russia and the Ukraine. That was 6 months ago, right? He said he was going to bring peace in the Middle East, but yet he's adding more conflict, pain, death to what's happening over in the Middle East. So she's talking about he inherited these conflicts. No, Joe Biden had it under control. Benjamin Netanyahu said, ask Joe Biden to stand with Israel in attacking Iran. Joe Biden said no, period.
What I want to see from my level is to quick reaction. So like test the level and go by that. If we get too high to the level, and in red, it will actually be support. My entry will be support, or just to take me out. So what you want to go? Dr. Fit wants to see get beneath the 19s. They tried doing it. We did see 6019 print for 6019 core, I should say. I should stop and took it to 6021 NASDAQ. The range, 840s is the NASDAQ translation, the level that Dr. Vic was mentioning in the ES. That's about the bottom of the 1 hour range is that 21,840. That kind of lines up with Dr. Bibb's level, and he's also looking to kind of fail. So indices are lockstep right now. Again, we saw the gap fill. You heard Hook talking about it in fast markets and then in the morning recap. The gap fill to the downside for the NASDAQ did happen. 21,007. What was it? Oh, come on. 786. 786. Yes. ES did not get there. Again, to fill the gap to the downside, that would be 59.99. Never got there. So
Order filled.
out the A. I did what I thought. I did what I thought to just acted as a support and then went back to take it. We'll see now what price does. Oh, all right, we got Barton coming out of nowhere. Hello, Barton. Decided to
¿Cuánta plata ya hizo ahí?
yeah.
Easy.
There is firms say they expect
Estoy
prices later in the year as
close to bankrupt.
risk from tariffs. Job market.
You ready or what?
Policy will settle or on how it will impact jobs and prices. Again, the market is speaking right now. Not to me, we're seeing a push here, the 10 years pushing here. Waller coming out talking about rate cuts in July, and now Barkin's taking the opposite side of that, saying inflation, uncertainty, essentially uncertainty. Where did Barkin come from? Oh boy. The blue. Completely out of the blue. This is a massive Fed speaker. Incredible. Heading in the bushes and they just jump right out and start saying stuff. The market didn't really move too much. Dr. Fib, are you still in?
No. I got to stop it out.
Okay.
So it was a bad entry. Yeah. Minus 252.
Okay, very good.
Nothing.
It's nothing indeed. Take away. Businesses are still in wait and see mode on capital spending and hiring plans. Go ahead, Dolby Time. We're working
These 880s, but man, we're in a tight 1 minute range in this NASDAQ. We're having a very hard time getting over 870 right now.
So we are.
So it's a little bit tempting to kind of maybe lower this set of orders, but it's not in a great area on the volume profile. I still think that we want to test 700s, as crazy as it sounds, but I've seen it happen on these sort of like, you got a lot of cross currents, and if the market's already been there before, you can go there again, and you know, you got the triple witching, you get the holiday yesterday, anything can happen here.
Yeah, it can. Let's see if we get this. Coming up to these 8.
It might get filled.
Yeah, we might get filled. 21. Let's see, now 7. Okay, yes. Same. 874's last trade. 6026. Last trade in the S.
Certainly used to it. I gotta say, mine is pretty blown out from selling it that bar.
Yeah. Reversal challenge time. It will. That throat coat T. You gotta get that throat coat T.
Seriously.
Yup. Oh man, Chad is fired up. Fired up.
Order filled.
868. How about you, Dolby? Are you holding up?
We're recovering. We're recovering. It was a lot. Dr. Fitz,
Yeah.
as we get older, sometimes those back-to-back outings, pretty tough. Pretty tough.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, come on, thriving. Yes. Let's see if we get back in this trade. Jump here, make some tea, Dolby. In about 2 minutes or so. Well, I talked to you about it.
Where's the Dre? When we're in the office, we'll have a sentence, maybe.
I cannot wait. I assure you, I cannot wait. All right, 6024. Last trade in the. Yeah, we're gonna get those 80s. How are we gonna get those 80s?
I know. I kind of want to market one, but that's not good.
Hold on. PRB, hold on.
Go rest up, Dre. Get some tea or something. Zach Wheaton, we're trying to stay young. Dr. Fib, how come we can't stay young forever? What's the deal there? It's not fair, man. It's not fair.
Drinking water. Too much water.
No, definitely.
No,
I got my water.
caldo de hueso. Drinking caldo de hueso.
What's that? What's that? Ooh, soup.
Bone soup. Yeah.
Ooh, bone broth.
That's very good.
Delicious.
A lot of minerals.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's good.
I could use some right now. We got like bone broth soup at the grocery store, but it's like $14 for a carton. It's ridiculous. Gotta make my own.
Really? $14?
Yeah, it's really expensive.
Yeah,
Was
you
it
have to do your own.
Fire and Hearth or something, that brand? It's really good. They have a great soup, but man, it's expensive.
It's expensive, yes it is.
Yeah, so we got this NASDAQ here. We're watching the MNQ. We're kind of stuck in this range, but we're doing higher highs and higher lows within the range. We don't go really safe out anywhere. I'm not really super interested in it does
Unit of damage,
get up to
folks.
the 80s and 85s.
So, probably being including her individual capacity means
And
that
it's
she
top the range there.
she will.
Or
I mean,
like
she'll
existing
follow
range
everything under the sun to
traders.
get
You got some levels on the trading group. What's your
inside
pivot
the
point?
confines.
That
You
T
want
plus
to
2 low.
get the protections of
No,
that.
it was too low in settlement.
So,
the low
if you
settlement.
do
My
something
pivot point
outside
is
of what your
here,
duties and
42.
responsibilities are,
60,
kind of
42s.
veer off that
Yeah,
track
42.
of what your
And then I have the
duties
PIPA,
are.
which is 3-day
You're
pivot,
acting in
which
your
is 46,
individual
50.
capacity, and the way that the allegations are in their
Would you be looking to
lawsuit,
get some shorts?
they're saying
we
that
got
she
a
had
couple points
personal
higher than
animus
EF.
not only towards him but other Democratic
Yeah, I
officials.
would like to go
And that in
short.
the furtherance
Maybe
of
we need to
personal
wait to
animus,
break
she's
this high.
transactions against him.
This
Got a
one
beefy
around
lawsuit here, and you can imagine what the discovery's going to be like when
back
this
to
case
test
proceeds,
it
because listen, this case will
33%,
not
and
be
the
dismissed
cheaper to close
by
is
a
at
federal
35.50,
judge.
around 35.50 here.
I have
36.
circled and asterisk.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure I got the exact same. I have that short side of the NASDAQ.
Punitive damages, folks.
Indices
So,
look pretty similar
probably
today.
being sued in her individual capacity means that she can't try to claim.
Yeah, it's
Although
quiet.
she will, right?
Seems
I mean,
to be
she'll file
quiet
everything
right
under
now.
the sun to get this thing dismissed.
It is quiet. Did you have a nice
Yeah.
relaxing day yesterday, Dr. Fib?
Of
Markets were
your
closed.
Oh, yeah.
Get the protections of that.
Little sun.
Order filled.
So,
Out of the streets
do
at all.
something outside of what your
Playing
duties
with
and
my son, yeah,
responsibilities
it was
are.
nice.
Kind of
Staying
you're
relaxing.
off that
So
track. of
that's
what your
today
official
is,
duties
you know,
are.
once we
You're
have that
acting in your
free
individual
day,
capacity.
and
the
the
way
other
that
day
the
is a Friday,
allegations are
you
in
need to be
Veronica's
very aware of
lawsuit
that.
are critical.
And just
They're saying that she had
conscious
personal
of the
animus,
life
not only towards him, but other Democratic
basically
officials,
for
and that in the furtherance of her personal
We don't wanna
animus,
have a match
she
going
took
into
actions
weekend.
against him.
Yeah,
It's a
have
beefy
fun.
lawsuit here, and you can
Take a
imagine
couple
what the
trades,
scope is going to
manage
be like with this
risk,
case
nothing
proceeds,
wrong with
because
that.
this case
And
proceeds.
NASDAQ's still trying to bid higher, currently at 872. This little tiny 1 minute range, still looking at low 885, 895, and 900s. Let's see if we can get
Oh, good
all of
afternoon.
those.
Good morning.
We are looking at
Hey, how you doing?
spread.
Working the stock market here. All right. On my way. On my way. I'm going for the summit. Tienes una cámara, what's that called? Hidden camera. It's the best thing I have in the kitchen, a Rosetta. Yeah. Simple. Yeah. Yeah. Now, ayer fui por unos, ¿cómo se llama? Los medicamentos. So today, I think I started obviously today to give it, giving them to her. So they working. Es para, yeah. Ujú. Solo son 3 pastillas. Una para el Parkinson, otra para el dolor y otra para vitamina D, algo así. Sí, yeah. I'm healthy. No, thank God. I stayed away from from those. So that is a plus. Ah, I should. I should. Now that you mention it.
Order filled.
Yeah. Recién operada. Mm, y hay dos por aquí. Hay dos. Hay dos que hacen la vuelta. Vamos a ver. Wow. Elegante. Jugando, yeah. I was just gonna say that. También. Despierto, algo decía. Wow. Uh, gotta, if you know the best schedule, that's the best. That goes in your favor. También. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. A lot. Huge. Mhm. No way. Hey, me, mm, a lady from the church gave me a shorts de esos de no sé cómo es que se llaman. No, 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 no. The other kind. I'll send you a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh, that's what she gave me, and I think she wants something. I think she wants something because she probably wants to see me in those more. That's cool. I take it. Thank you. They work. All right. Blessing. This and this. What? Jennifer, I got Alicia. 5 minutes. The salad. Alright. No, salad.
En esta vez como muy corto, bien corto, bello. Ahora vamos,
hay carne al piso, yo, doña Ana. Carne a la lata, como este piso. Y buquito, ¿verdad?
Ya lo viste de que no lo...
Para que refresque.
Yo estoy también.
Camine, camine.
No, pero aquí también nada no quiero. Bueno, y temprano.
Muerta, doña Ana. Y él puede. Todo es mental. Ya aquí estoy llegando una mano todo. Ya yo tiene una mano. Le da por ahí.
No.
Haga lo que usted sabe cómo es. Eso. ¿Ves?